my name is Michael Grant. I'm an NX Applications Engineer with Applied CAX, and today I'm going to demonstrate how to automate your designs using a smart modeling structure and selection intent, which enables quickly updating downstream components without breaking the intent. And this allows your designs to be reusable between different components. So here we have a cast part, which I've designed a hold down, a plate, a fixture to hold down this part, along with some clamps. And I've really designed into this a lot of intent. Being that I can reuse this, I'm putting a lot of smarts into the design, and so the slot has been designed with the sketch being at the bottom, right where the toolpath in manufacturing will need it. And so as we pass that curve to manufacturing, it can be automated. It's also the height of it and the width has been designed such that it will work perfectly with the T-slot cutter. And so we're removing it. Basically the dimensions are user selectable, but are based on the size of the cutter. We're also making sure that the T-slots will also update based on the slot, and so that they will fit. We are just adding a bunch of smart design, again, because this can be reused. We can, without being slowed down, we can put in all this functionality that allows the downstream quality to be better, and so less errors. You know, we're not going to run into a hole that's not deep enough for the tap, and so you know, the tapping and the drilling is part of this design, and that the threads stop such that they won't bottom out and break the tap. And so just lots of design features included in this that take into account the downstream functions of manufacturing this. And so the beginning of this structure, you know, it's all contained within this one folder, what we're going to paste and reuse between parts. And the beginning of it, you know, you have these user selectable features, which I'll demonstrate how those work. The rest is automatic. Of course, it's adjustable, but it is automatic. I've put under the user expressions, you can change the dimensions right from there rather than going into the features. I've labeled all folders that are automatic along with features that are automatic. This is helpful, especially in the beginning of creating this. When things don't work as intended, you can see what was intended to be auto. If you were to come back to this design another day and you're trying to you know, improve it for reusability, you can kind of see what was intended to be automatic, and then investigate why it broke and then fix it. And so I usually go through a lot of iterations to get to where I have no errors. And so you can see from this design, this is Rev 5. And in classes, if I'm doing a session on site, I would go through, you know, we would work through this together. I would show, you know, the iterations that have gone through and how I got there, because it's very handy to see the troubleshooting and the path of how I get to the end. Here I've expanded the patterns because they are adjustable, and so as you paste this to another part, you can adjust that. So we'll go ahead and just copy this whole folder. So I'm just going to use Control-C to copy it. Go over to another cast part. None of the faces in this part have the same ID. The orientation of the part's different. And so I'm going to paste. And then you'll see I get a dialog that walks me through the pasting. And so, you know, that was based on how we name the features. So select top face, and then select the long axes, the bottom face, and so this is just somewhere at the bottom of the casting, and then select the casting itself. And so you can see now I didn't go through and delete out like the cavity that's created from this, but you can see we have all the hold downs, we have the holes, the socket head cap screws, you know, everything is there just by pasting it. And so this is really the power of NX, you know, and how you can design and you have a lot of control of your design. You know, you can do this on a, you don't have to, it doesn't have to be something this complex. It can just be the way you extrude, and maybe you capture when you extrude some important datums in your design, and those are part of your company standards, so that you can constrain to those datums, and which makes your designs more robust as far as you know, if you have different reference sets and things are disappearing, you can ensure those datums are in all reference sets. And so this type of functionality can be on the simplest example to the most complex, and then you could take it further and add more automation. You can make there's program selection availability in NX, where you can then make this fully automatic, or you can enhance it with some NX Open or some other automation tools built into NX, again, to make it fully automatic. And so this is just a simple demonstration, but I think a useful demonstration which shows the benefits. All right, well, thank you very much, and please feel free to reach out to us if you'd like to learn more.